we're diving deep into the heart of the Cadillac Seville, specifically focusing on the Oldsmobile 350 engine and its intriguing intake manifold setup for fuel injection. Hey there, welcome back to the Austrian Car Guy. Now, the Olds 350 engine is a classic powerhouse, and understanding its components is crucial for unleashing its full potential, though it may seem modest with its 180 horsepower output for a 5.7-liter engine. Today we're zooming into a very special intake manifold, a unique to Seville intake manifold, with a Bendix Multiport fuel injection system. It was the only manifold for Oldsmobile engines that came fuel injected from the factory, spanning the years from 1976 to 1979. While its primary application was in the Cadillac Seville, it found its way into Eldorados of the same era. Interestingly, this manifold isn't exclusive to the 350. It also accommodates the 307 to the 403 engines. The intake manifold serves as the gateway for air and fuel into the cylinders. What makes this one special is its design for multiport fuel injection, a feature that modernized the classic power plant back then, when fuel economy and meeting emission standards was critical. What stands out is that it's just one giant plenum without runners. It's just like a blower manifold. So is there any thought behind this? I mean, it's Cadillac, the quote, standard of the world. One reason could be the engine's deck height, but I don't think that this was an issue in the Seville. Another reason is surely that it wasn't intended for performance, since Cadillac owners just cruise and don't race. Maybe the absence of runners simply didn't significantly impact performance in this application. In essence, while the manifold's unique design may prompt speculation, its ultimate efficacy likely hinges on a combination of engineering considerations and the specific requirements of Cadillac. Fuel injection provides more precise control over the air-fuel mixture, optimizing combustion for efficiency and power. It's a significant upgrade from traditional carburetors, offering better fuel economy and performance. Regular checks on the intake manifold ensures there are no leaks. The fuel injectors are delivering fuel, the sensors work fine, and there are no cracks on the cable insulation or even short circuits. Maintenance is crucial for optimal performance. It's all about keeping the engine running smoothly. But if some parts break, finding replacements can be challenging. Items such as the fuel rail, engine wiring harness and sensors, along with the ACO-controlled distributor, are particularly scarce. As highlighted in a recent video, while ECU and injectors may be available, acquiring them in Europe can be prohibitively expensive due to shipping and customs fees. Ultimately, obtaining most of these critical components may require sourcing them from a donor vehicle. If you're considering converting these fuel-injected Olds engines to carbureted engines, it's important to note that the stock manifolds from the MPFI setup won't suffice. Not only are they single plane, but there are no runners at all. Converting them to carburation is not ideal. And with no runners, you'll probably end up having a pile of fuel under the carburetor. If you're thinking about it anyway, or contemplating a supercharged application with modifications like flange shaving, sealing the injector ports is a must. And if you're up to modernizing this fuel injection system, you've got to open up those fuel injector holes, since the original ones are low impedance injectors which are smaller and therefore require smaller openings. Now, a bit of history for you. The Oldsmobile 350 was a staple in many classic GM vehicles, and its robust design has made it a favorite among car enthusiasts. But it was the first time that Cadillac put another brand's engine into one of their cars. The reason being that Cadillac simply didn't have a small enough engine to fit the smallest Cadillac of their lineup back then. Yet, it wasn't a simple transplant. Cadillac undertook extensive modifications to transform it into an exclusive Cadillac engine. During its era, this represented top-tier engineering prowess. Although today, maintaining these vehicles, particularly with their MPFI setup, presents considerable challenges to keep these cars on the streets. So let's fire up and listen to that Oldsmobile 350 purr. That wraps up my video, exploring the intricacies of the unique to Seville intake manifold for Oldsmobile 350 engines. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe for more automotive content and let me know what you'd like to see next. Until next time, drive safe and take care. Wiederschauen!